All right, so here we go. Bam 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 dong 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 bam 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 bam. And yes, this is supposed to take place in like a post-apocalyptic setting. It's like a mixture of sword, sorcery, and sandals, and science. One of my always, like, fantasy genres I've always liked. Ooh. I never beat this game in arcade. Now the Nintendo version, yes. I always liked the way he would walk, too. Now, in some arcade machines, you can use the shield to kill him. Double B, double B. The muscler. The muscler. Now, you know what? Sometimes you would hear like random voices. They'd be like, Domo buddy. Domo buddy. Domo buddy. If you listen, you'd be like, Domo buddy. Domo buddy. Domo buddy. See, watch, you gonna say Domo buddy. Domo buddy. Domo buddy. Bing, 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 bing. Domo buddy. Domo buddy. See, some versions, they would let you use the shield to kill him. I used to love this game as a kid. The muscler. The muscler. Hey, Binary, do you remember this game, Binary? And thanks for joining Sunday Retro Classics. I had the Nintendo version, but the arcade version, which is this one, was the one that I loved as a kid. Yeah, like decide if it didn't take that much to complete that to 100% that game. When you think about it, compared to most Spider-Man games, it was the shortest one, really, to be honest. The side missions weren't that big or anything like that. Yeah, it didn't take much to beat that game. That's how you beat the bosses in the first, in like the Nintendo version too. Muscular, Trojan, Achilles, Armadillon, Iron Arm, Mamushi. Oh yeah, it was fun. It was fun. Spider-Man was good, minus all the woke nonsense that they kept incorporating in there, and the little fucking virtue signal and shit. Like that fight with MJ, aka Shriek, that they gave you. It was a little bit like, you know, it was cringy. I could have been a better man. I could have done this. Like, come on. In the arcade, that's all you had to do was jump into them and just slash. Because if you try to fight them, they're gonna kill you. And the character models, like, the only character models that look real good were the main characters, like Spider-Man, so on and so forth. But, like, they made all the black people in there look the same, with noses spread all across their faces and shit like that. I'm like, yeah, we black people, we do have big noses, but, like, damn. Oh, yeah, this brings back a lot of memories. I had the Nintendo version as a kid, too. They ran away. The Armadillon. Add a little variety to the NPC. Yeah, those NPC models were horrible. They even had white people looking like black people up there. It was a really, like when it came to NPCs, they was real lazy on it. And you can actually tell that that game was made at the same time Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man for Sony PS5 was made. Same mechanics, same graphics, same everything. It was that Spider-Man game. It had a good story, but by them trying to do that virtue signaling shit, and it just wasn't necessary. It really wasn't necessary. That game was made during the time when all that bullshit was going on. All they did was just release it. That's it. And you know the thing to get me is they'll be like, oh, you're black, you should like stuff like that. I don't. Parts of the story was real good, the cinematics, the combat was much better than the first game, but it was essentially the first game all over again. Actually easier. I'm playing Alan Wake and I'm liking it, but sometimes you can try to be so different to where it's all like... Yeah, the combat was sweet. It was much better than the first one. But you know what I found? I found after the first Venom, after you beat Venom for the first time, you know, the first Venom fight you had, the game started acting like the execution prompts just started getting weird. You heard it was like Domo Buddy. Domo Buddy. Domo Buddy. Domo Buddy. Domo Buddy. Domo Buddy. I don't know what he's saying. Like, listen, they say Domo Buddy. Watch. Domo Buddy. Domo Buddy. Domo Buddy. Domo Buddy. Domo, buddy. Good. Domo, buddy. He's like Domo, Domo. I always wanted them to redo this game, like in a modernized way, like they've done a lot of their classic titles. This and Sidearms. You know, shit like that. See that shit? Ooh, ooh, he said ooh, ooh. There would have been no way, as a kid, I would have beat this game. Not a Nintendo version, I used to slam through that game. But the arcade versions, this was during the time of the quarter munchers. I'd have never beat this on one quarter. Yeah, oh yeah. You would have never beaten this on 1/4. You would have never have beaten this on 1/4. Yeah, this was the era, like from 86, no, from 85, no, 84 up until 91. That was the era of the quarter munchers. Then when parents started complaining about it, they started making the games a bit more feasible and beatable. But what they would do is charge you like $1 to play the shit. Yeah, you would have never beaten this on 1/4. This game was absolutely one of my favorites as a kid. I love the way it mixed savagery, sorcery, science, and sandals all in, sword, savagery, sorcery, and science all mixed in the one big post-apocalyptic side-scrolling hack and slash. I loved this game as a kid. I had gotten the Nintendo version because they made a version. It was actually in some aspects better than this one, and in other aspects it wasn't, but it did make it more beatable. Whereas though this game, you would not have beaten this, and yes, I do have it on infinite lives and shit like that, you would not have beaten this game on 1/4. Even the pros that I see this, because there were certain areas where like you couldn't even respond to. And I looked up the top players of this game and everything like this and everything like that, and even they said it was made to take your money. So it was made to just keep swallowing your quarters. I'm going to play it one more time, and then I'm going to start getting ready for work, and I hope you guys are enjoying Sunday Retro Classics with Tough Nerd Toys, brought to you by Tough Nerd Toys Gaming. And yeah, this was made by Capcom, but I mean, Romstar released it over in the States, because Romstar released Sidearms, they released this game and a few others. Now for the bosses, all you did was just like jump into them and chop, or either jump slash. But as far as like the game, see, look, you wouldn't, even if you responded on time with the game, I've always liked the way he would walk in this game too. Hey, Apple Martini. I don't know, Apple. I have no idea. Yeah, this was one of my all-time favorites as a kid. Me and my friend Daniel used to play this at a store up the street from my house called Will's. Oh my god, I used to love this game. Oh yeah. You remember this game, Apple Martini? It was called Trojan. This actually happened to be one of the video games that led to people, a lot of parents complaining about arcade games, because the Nintendo version, when you would jump over Armadillon, he would go the opposite way. So this one, for you to put more quarters in, it would make, if you did jump over Armadillon, you either had to take the hit Now seeing the other version, this is the first ROM version that I'm playing right here. It was full of just like impossibles. My quarters were spent on Phoenix. Oh yeah, Phoenix. If you listen real good, he's saying something, and I've never used to make it out. I would just say he's saying "Domo buddy." And like when my armor gets knocked off me, he say, "Domo buddy." The muscle. Nice fight. Bonus points 3,000. Advance against the following enemies. My quarters. Yes, Phoenix was another one. Remember Zaxxon? Yeah, Berserk. Or either Robotron 2049. That was my shit. That's the game that gave me ADHD. The 80s gave me ADHD. I wasn't born with it. They gave it to me. Yep, Galaga. You heard it, he said Domo buddy. Now watch. Now listen real good. When I jump, it's gonna say Domo buddy. When I hit this jump, it's Domo buddy. Domo buddy. See, watch. Domo buddy. Domo buddy. I think I just broke the game because look. Because I have to use that to get up there. Yep, I just broke the game. Oh shit. I just broke the fucking game. Domo buddy. I'm gonna be stuck here. I can't do nothing. So this is the original arcade ROM, because if you had messed up right here, you were just stuck here until the time ran out. See, I can't get up there. I'm supposed to use the jump to go up there. Domo buddy. Yeah, I can't leave this area. I can't leave the area. Yep. They used to do this in the store too. They would do this so that you couldn't play the game for other people, and you would just be stuck here. Even though the time would run out, it would just leave you here. Like the person that owned the computer machine, the arcade machine, you would have to just stay there. Like he would have to hit the reset button on the top. Domobori. Domobori. I used to really, really love this game. I had a lot of good memories with this game. One of my all-time favorites. Let's see if it messed up my switch. No, kept all my settings the same. Okay. Because last time it reset my game. She said, I'm telling. I used to love how this would be like a post-apocalyptic setting. And that was his laser sword and shit like that. I used to love the music on this game. Bam, 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 bam. He said, watching while on my mandated 3-hour union break, 15 minutes on the Bucks and commendable, beautiful, awesome. Hey, Chokes, did you ever play this as a kid? Had it on Nintendo as a hand-me-down. I love this game. Breedable. The arcade version is what made me, I actually fell in love with both versions, the arcade and the Nintendo version. The Nintendo version had all sorts of power-ups and everything. I do miss how the Japanese would portray American cities like post-apocalyptic hellholes. This and Shadow. Yeah, it was always fucked up, and it was always like a New York setting where it's just like shit all the time in the 80s. Japanese used to just predict depict our cities like shit. Yeah, Godzilla jacked up there, but no. And in every video game, especially in the 80s and 90s, they will always predict New York City or whatever, or any cities in the US as just a shithole. Or like it was just run down and fucking, and it was just nothing but violence and shit like that. But then when it came to Neo Tokyo, remember it was all advanced, and whenever it was a Tokyo stage, it was all advanced and, you know, robotic and peaceful and shit like that. Like Final Fight, Metro City is supposed to be New York. She said somebody saw Death Wish. Look at the muscler. I used to love fighting him. Yeah, exactly. Think about all the fighting games and video games that came out in the 80s and 90s, especially when those like beat 'em ups. They will always show the city is just, or like any city in the US is just fucked up. You're absolutely right, Kenny. Oh, and let's not get how they used to depict black people. In Double Dragon, in like fighting games, you always had black guys. They were like the most durable ones, but you always had black guys on there. Like Double Dragon, think about it. It was always a bunch of black guys in there. Yeah, Damn D from Final Fight. Yeah, Damn D from Final Fight was a light-skinned black man. You know that, don't you? Remember he used to laugh like that? Damn D. Damn D. And they would have extra regular ass names like Robbie, Paulo, Mike. When there was a black guy, it had to be a Mike in there or some shit. Dumbo buddy. Or like the black people would have like names like L.O. or like D.I. or something, or High Top Phil or some shit like that. Damn D. Damn D. And again, thank you for tuning in to Sunday Retro Classics. Like breed. And your power-ups would always be, like food, like chicken and meat and shit. But when it came to Japanese, they always was eating fruit and stuff like that on the ground. Domo buddy. And then they would make each one of those spike bars. Wasn't nobody in Mad Gear just named Bill or George. Nope. I think my Samsung Health app thinks I'm dead. Damn! That it's Samsung Health app sitting here like, we miss you. And yes, ladies and gentlemen, I am a Samsung man. I love Android. Samsung wins. That menstrual app is creepy. It, like, does it really work? Does the menstrual cycle app really work? I guess the app be like, get ready. So happy I'm not a girl. I couldn't deal with that shit. I'd probably be the nastiest motherfucker ever. What'd you say? You said Apple? I'd probably be a maniac if I was a girl. Nah, I would be the most pure and virginal girl ever. I'd wear a burqa and save myself for the Lord. Nah, I'd be the Mother Teresa without the corruption and evil. Yeah, and barely normal 1 week out of the month. Being a girl, so yeah, I'm good. You can keep that shit. You can keep that. I'm good. Oh, it's my moist week now. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoy Sunday Retro Classics. I gave you pretty much an hour of Trojan, which was made by Capcom in 1986, and I think it was distributed over here in the States under Romstar. A lot of people may not remember Romstar, but I think Romstar, their last game I think they pushed for Capcom, it wasn't Forgotten Worlds, it was something else. I would open an OnlyFans where I scold other girls and tell them they are degenerate. Oh shit. Cat thinks my boobs is her seat. Breast rubs are healthful, but absolutely in a slut-shaming matron of poison. OnlyFans. Look at that. You can't get away from it, nor can you. Now watch, you jump over it, watch what happens. They purposely do that so that you would have to, what's the name? Yeah, this was the age of the quarter munchers. They would either make the game endless, or they would make the game pretty much unbeatable on one quarter. Here's another cool fact. Did you know that most of the video game machines that you played as a kid were owned by the Mafia? The arcade cabinets, they were owned by the Mafia. Yep, they were owned by the Mafia. That's why a lot of them will put up the difficulty settings. Like, they would put the difficulty settings up to like extreme, so that you would just keep dumping quarters into them. And then the government got involved, and that's another story. Remember the don't do drugs? Winners don't do drugs? Why would they put that on a video game? Making us addicted to video games and shit. No, I won't do drugs, but I'll just keep spending money on these. I'll spend like over $20 on video games in an arcade, knowing I'm not going to beat them. Yup, absolutely, Chokes. You are absolutely correct. Choke said Nintendo itself started a Yakuza family selling gambling games and running halls. Yep. Why do you think that one of their mascots was Italian? They used to do business with them. Domo Buddy. Domo Buddy. Do you ever go to the Chinatown? Of course! I used to live in that place when I was over there in New York. The one right down the street from Wohop. Yeah, I used to go to that arcade all the time. That's where I made a name for myself in Street Fighter 3. A couple other video games. Domo Buddy. Yep. Yeah, it looked so big when you were young. As an adult, it's small. Exactly. It's tiny as fuck. There are still some people that still go there that I used to like see in there when I was younger. I used to also go to the arcade downtown North. We had a big one, and I mean a big one. Every couple of years, they used to have to run down on it because the drug dealing and drug selling out of it would get out of control. But this game here, I used to take my foster clients out on weekends there. Oh, that's sweet. Yeah. Hey, Apple, you never thought about adopting yourself? Really? Why wouldn't you adopt? Why wouldn't you adopt? Like, what are the pros and cons of adopting? Because I want to adopt. Yeah, I'm good with playing space time. This generation is different. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Did you see about that 14-year-old? I think she was 15. Everybody that adopted her, she was killing them. She killed the 68-year-old. It was a Spanish lady that she stabbed up over 70 times, I think it was. She was in the foster system and shit. And no, she wasn't raped or molested or anything like that. She was just fucked up. One thing I have learned by pretty much taking someone else's child under your wing, when they get angry or get pissed off, they're going to quickly out about, oh, you're not my father, you're not this, you're not that, so on and so forth. I would like to challenge David Allen to a bare knuckle fight. Winner adopts the loser as legal guardian. That man ain't built like that, Kenny. You heard that man. And the most hurtful thing you can hear from somebody you helped raise, oh, you're not my father, you're not this, you're not that, this, that, and the other. And they always end up turning on you anyway. When you like, when you take on somebody else's kids, especially if you're dating them. The kids always end up turning on you and shit like that. Especially if the parent has their hooks in them and shit, or the parent didn't really wasn't there. It doesn't matter how much shit you taught them or whatever the case may be. Yeah, this generation is very entitled. Yup, they're very entitled. See if he'll come up again. I had an ACS case. What is an ACS case? Adult child? This generation feels entitled. I'd have an ACS. Oh yeah. Oh shit. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to get ready for work now. Wish me good fortune. I'm feeling much better. You are really strong. We give up. Domo buddy. It said Domo buddy. I meant to put today, fuck 'em all. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning in. Have a good one. Check me out on Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube, and I will